handler, handler. Plugging your needs, I'm the handler, handler, handler. Lighting it up like a candler, handler, handler. That product not up to my standard, handler, handler. F to the P with the scrambler. Oh, we gon' handle this. Yeah. Handler, handler. Hatchet boys under the banner. The motto is ducking the police while handling felonies, peeping the scanner. Yeah, handler, handler. Nah, I ain't handing out samples to broke boys who hoping I'm frontin' some dope. You should take up the corner already panhandling. Handler, handler. Nah, I ain't having a manager. Self-made, I'm moving myself. Yeah, I'm well paid. I'm keeping the count. I'm grinding the planner. Handler, handler. Nah, I ain't standing for slander. Pull up in the Challenger, hair for a massacre. Cause when I strike, pause your cardiovascular. Handler, handler. Handler, handler. Handler, handler. Handler, handler. Silkwood Express, all these drugs I possess. Hand them out without stress, want some work SMS. I ain't trying to flex, I just do it the best. No plugs in the sec because hats in my set. No drugs in my system, I ain't crack out yet. Unless we talking about weed, that shit the best. I must attest, I must attest. Hey, accommodating for the hop. Got another call from ya. Say you're running out of pot. Make a drop up in your spot, then inquire about the guap. Yeah, say you got no dollars, paying for it later, relying on my honor. So I say I'll call ya, then I call my brothers. Handling debits, yeah, they've been a squalor. Handler, handler. Plugging your needs, I'm the handler, handler, handler. Lighting it up like a candler, handler, handler. That product not up to my standard, handler, handler. F to the P with the scrambler, handler, handler. Plugging your needs, I'm the handler, handler, handler. Lighting it up like a candler, handler, handler. That product not up to my standard, handler, handler. F to the P with the scrambler, handler, handler. You know I ain't no amateur, handler, handler. Wrap it up like a matador, handler, handler. Ride along you a passenger, handler, handler. Make deals with climb with an angular. This turbo sends you at the stratosphere. Call it the orbital traveler. Goddamn, this beat is a rattler. That you hear teenagers bumping the cavalier. Free day on the calendar, so I seduce a slow down with some lavender. I know you jealous, little bachelor, but I don't think you can handle her. Half the leftovers, you scavenger. Mopped up the game like a janitor. Had her friend too, she a dancer. Man, her moves were mad. Too bad she a rambler. Handler, handler. I couldn't either. Handler, handler. Handler, handler. Plugging your needs, I'm the handler, handler, handler. Lighting it up like a candler, handler, handler. That product not up to my standard, handler, handler. F to the P with the scrambler, handler, handler. Plugging your needs, I'm the handler, handler, handler. Lighting it up like a candler, handler, handler. That product not up to my standard, handler, handler. F to the P with the scrambler.
H2O, the Wanda, thirsty, boy, you better stay sippin'.
Swimming the nautical deep in the water. My mind is an ocean, my thoughts are inaudible. Homicidal, I've been thinking about a bottle. Foot down on the throttle, driving to the water. Turn the whip into a bow. Water in your lungs, you choke. See my cognition flow, feeling underwater though. Yeah. Psychedelics waving my sight. Smoke oregano while I pipe. Whoa, cooking with the herbs and the spice. Yeah, water in the pot bubble nice. Yeah, smoking on the flavor that's fragrant. Yeah, you're biting on my style that's flagrant. Living in the water like a vagrant. Wavy vibes got the flow, feeling patience. Yeah, feeling I'm feeling for smoking some chill while I'm scuba. A doobie, the ocean is roomy. Hot box, my hoop and pop pop. Moby Dick, gun deck, get caught. Yeah, yeah. Expedition in the aqua, lining up my chakras. Spiritual journey with a help from a rasta. Staring at the astral, treading in the ocean. Backstroke master, saltwater potion. Swimming the nautical deep in the water. My mind is an ocean, my thoughts are inaudible. Homicidal, I've been thinking about a bottle. Foot down on the throttle, driving to the water. Turn the whip into a bow. Water in your lungs, you choke. See my cognition flow, feeling underwater though. Yeah. Making the paper pronto, I'm walking on water, treading to breathe, fill my bottle. The hydro inside, I'm hollow, just blessed with his tech and the drive to conquer the globe. What follows is domination, the world is my oyster. I lock in my bets and now I'm poised to reap the rewards. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that, boy?
Fresh out the water.
What you know about that? What you know about that?
I've been hydrated
What you know about that? Hey.
Ocean reflection is astral projection. I travel dimensions to issue protection. I'm flexing intelligence, I need attention. You go like an elephant, fire the water. We talking about elements. Or are you finding the science inside my embellishments? Hellish kids rapping, they thinking they know to establish a message deep inside a song. Putting emphasis mixed with continental slopes. This letters enclosed in floral envelopes. I sent it to the post. It got mixed up in emotion, crashed overseas, but I'm still floating, rolling with the breeze, talking all the shit and doing it with ease. I be hitting the hookah, I do what I please. The dope that I smoke come from under the sea.
Needing some fluid, Dasani straight out of the bottle. Do not give a fuck, drinking it up. Thoughts on the throttle, I'm sipping the water to wash away phobia I love. Smoking the stuff, cranial pores is full of the aqua, feels like from the puff. Fuck it, underwater dope shit. Dripping, H2O sipping, making a killing, drinking all the water from the faucet, then I'm scrubbing on the dishes, cleaning like the janitor who mops up all the bitches. I'm lifted, underwater dope. Burn another blunt like I scratch another itch. If a player talk shit, then a player get kicked. Gay pathetic trash talking, smell this shit right on your breath. When my prayers get heard, you'll be praying for your death. I ain't talking about the Holy One, I'm talking about my gun. Give the bang and then the pop, your last day under the sun. Me, my Smith and Wesson, we teaching lessons tucked within the band to keep them guessing. Yeah, I woke up in the morning the other day, I was feeling stressed. Yeah, the overwhelming feeling of dread today come to get ya. I saw it from the bottom, I'm digging through my dresser. The view from below is looking up, means today might bless ya. Optimism out the window, I feel a stone and spend another day flexed out in designer clothing. Jay is taking over again like now he owns me. No lifestyle I'm living, but stone is going. Yeah. Burn another blunt like I scratch another itch. If a player talk shit, then a player get kicked. Gay pathetic trash talking, smell the shit right on your breath. When my prayers get heard, you'll be praying for your death. I ain't talking about the Holy One, I'm talking about my gun. You're the bang and then the pop, your last day under the sun. Me, my Smith and Wesson, we teaching lessons tucked within the band to keep them guessing. So I'm peeping in my waistband, I don't see no burner. Why would I have a strap? I'm just a blue collar worker. My day job get paid, I'm just chilling flipping burgers. But when stone is taking over, you believe I'm burgling, a burglar. Target a convict, the thief is leaving homies with his spouse. That's right, I fucking burgle burglars, I'm in his house. I might steal his fucking Xbox just to make him pout. Before he finds and sends some hitters on his fucking route. Take him out, back to flipping burgers before I grill you on my fucking top. Maybe stay a little late, your girlie here giving me top. Lil boy named Benny, boy, he wasn't ready. Straight out of boot, barely feels and shoes heavy. Life moving fast like Chevy, butterflies up in his belly. Bought his brother Anthony, he lost him early. It was messy, melon pop like some confetti, but the ribbons red like cherry. But for Anthony it's over, and for Benny ain't buried. But at the ripe age of 20, government made him do something deadly, so he shipped military, asking Benny say it's scary. Boy growing up, shipping out, still green. Now he just a gear, a cog in the machine. Family raised him as a war boy before he was a teen. Full of hope, even though he under the guillotine. Pa Deuce, Benny had another brother. He was older, he was tougher, and a whole lot buffer. Clayton was his name, they call him Grub Killer. Ben admired him, he wanna be a big hitter like his sibling. Fast track a few months and Ben has been deployed. And goddamn, his squad looks like they've been using steroids. Benny Sergeant was a legend, but he got a bit annoyed when Benny recognized the man was overcome with joy. Like, kid, why you happy? This is fucking war. And all he said was, man, you're Sergeant Phoenix, I've heard all your stories. Ben and company, familiar on the battlefield. Sergeant Phoenix shows Ben the ropes just like keep your eyes peeled. Bonding during battle to Benny, Phoenix was like a father, and they fought beside each other. Every kill he got stronger. They took the war by storm, call it divide and conquer. The Phoenix, it's cannon fodder to Benny. It gave him on a one battle. Benny got cocky, he split from the team like lost him. After that happened, he was a fucking god. Nah, just make the family proud. To the Carmine, some blood on the ground to sound those records live together in the clouds. Boy growing up, shipping out, still green. Now he just a gear, a cog in the machine. Family raised him as a war boy before he was a teen. Full of hope, even though he under the guillotine. Boy growing up, shipping out, still green. Now he just a gear, a cog in the machine. Family raised him as a war boy before he was a teen. Full of hope, even though he under the guillotine. What a dipshit.